On this edition of the Sundown series, we are taking a trip to Rising Sun, Maryland. And I'm going to be honest, before doing this video or finding out about these towns, I never knew a place in Maryland was called Rising Sun. But let's get into it. Rising Sun is a town in Cecil County, Maryland, United States. And I never even heard of Cecil County. The population was 2,781 at the 2010 census. The town which became known as Rising Sun, was located in the disputed Nottingham lots along the border between colonial Pennsylvania and Maryland. This area was claimed by William Penn and settled by Quakers in 1702 over the objection of Maryland. When Charles Mason and Jeremiah Dixon conducted a survey of the order of the 1760s, Rising Sun was found to be located in Maryland. Around 1720, Henry Reynolds established a stone tavern on Nottingham lot number 17 to serve as a stagecoach stop. According to local lore, he erected a sign over the entrance of the tavern depicting the rays of the sun at dawn and the words "The Rising Sun." As the tavern was located along the route between Baltimore and Philadelphia, it became known as a meeting place for business, politics, elections, and other public activities. Local legend states that the tavern was more well known than the surrounding village of Summer Hill, so that by that time, the town's first post office was established around 1815. Rising Sun was chosen as the official name. There is some conjecture that the post office was located in the tavern. When the town incorporation in 1860, the commissioners had slate sidewalks installed, erected street lamps, and hired a lamplighter who doubled as bailiff and street maintenance man. 6 years later, the Philadelphia and Baltimore Central Railroad began to serve Rising Sun. Most of the town's current structure has been built since then. In 1895, a 24-year-old Rising Sun man by the name of Sailor John A. Kay enlisted in the Navy. When the battleship Maine sailed for Havana Harbor in January 1898, Kay was an assistant machinist on the voyage. He and about 268 crew members perished when an explosion ripped through the vessel on February 15, 1898. On Independence Day 1900, a tall, handsome monument was dedicated at the Brookview Cemetery, which sits on a hilltop at the edge of town. In 1916, women voted in the Rising Sun municipal election for the first time. This was 4 years before the 19th Amendment to the Constitution passed, which provided voting privileges to women across the nation. Let's see. Their population in 2010 was 2,781, which is the highest that it's ever been. And as of 2019, their population was the same. It never went up nor did it go down. The racial makeup of this town is 95.8% white, 0.7% black, 0.7% Native American, 0.6% Asian, 0.1% Pacific Islander, 0.6% of other races, and 0.4% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latinos of any race make up 2.6% of the household. Of the population. I'm not even surprised. Like I said, it's a very small town. It's a very small population where it sounds like everybody knows everybody. Like I said, I've never heard of this place called Rising Sun. And if you look at the map right here and see where the star is at, which is where the place is located, it is literally up there on that border of PA and Maryland. Like it's sitting right there. Like I said, I've never heard of Rising Sun, Maryland. It sounds like a very rural area. I've never even heard of Cecil County, Maryland. So it's like, and the fact that the population looks the way that it does, that lets me know all I need to know as far as demographics wise goes. I would never try to even stay there just for a weekend. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. It's crazy. They call it a Rising Sun. You go there as a black person, you might not rise up to see another sunrise again. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you have not done so already. Make sure that you text the number that is pinned down in the comments below so you can receive notifications every time I upload a new video or go live.